Yep, right on the button, baby. I told you it's going to be 5:10 Eastern on the button, 1:10 Pacific. So welcome to the sales mastery call. So this is for you Remax agents and Keller Williams agents and Sotheby's and EXP and Berkshire Hathaway. It's for everybody. This is a broker agnostic call. It's welcome to everyone. Everyone's like, what's it about? It's about your kids, because your performance in the workplace affects where your kids go to school. It affects how your kids eat. I remember not having money to buy groceries for my kids when I was new to real estate. It affects the car that you drive them around in that's safe or is not safe. I remember my wife, just before I bought her a brand new Suburban, was driving this old Jeep Cherokee Pioneer, and it caught on fire at Sierra College Boulevard in Hazel. She called me, baby, the car's on fire. I go, well, time to go shopping tonight. But I wasn't really performing where I need to perform. So I had her drive in a Jeep Cherokee Pioneer with 177,000 miles on it. You filled up with oil and you checked the gas. So how would you like to perform at a high level to where you just weren't stressed? So here's what I have to say to you. Here's the key. You need to find, and this is going to go very quick, 15 to 20 minutes. So take notes. You need to find, and it's something we're going to send you all, you can give to people. You need to find, I know it sounds silly, motivated buyers and sellers, not just buyers and sellers. Have we all had buyers and sellers? They're good, they're nice, but they're just not, well, if I don't find what I'm looking for, I'm not going to buy. If I don't get my price, we're just going to pull the home off the market, turn it into a rental. That's kind of depressing. At least I always felt kind of depressed with those people. I like the people like, we want to buy a home this weekend. I'm so sorry, Simone, Jason, Dan Hilsman, Michael Dugan. I'm sorry to put that pressure on you, Randy Bacon, but we must buy a home this weekend. We're 800 to a mil in Portland, in Seattle, in San Diego, in Scottsdale, Arizona, in Miami, in West Palm Beach, in Nashville. We have to do it. Can you help us? Sir, how many of you want motivated buyers who don't care what the interest rate is? They're going to refi in 2 or 3 years when they go back down, wherever they'll refi. They love the house, the rate will switch. That's not the rate for 30 years. They see that, or they're paying cash. Motivated buyers like me, I'm a motivated buyer, right? And motivated sellers like, man, I can't afford the house. I lost my job. I must sell the house. Now, we don't want that there. Or we're going through a divorce. We have to sell. Or we are so out of California. We are so tired of Portland or Seattle, or we're tired of Boise. I've never met anyone say they're sick of Boise, but I guess that happens. I'm so out of here. I'm so out of Colorado. I'm tired of the cold of Michigan, the frozen ice. I'm moving and put the home on the market. The sooner we sell, I'm retiring. I'm moving to Key West. I'm moving down to Florida. I'm going down to Miami. I'm going to Arizona. I'm going to retire to Scottsdale. Those are motivated buyers to sell. So how do you get them? Here's how you get them. Write this down. Massive action creates results. Tony Robbins says that all the time. So let me talk to you about my definition of massive action. I've sold 5,000 homes in the past 27 years. I personally, I've sold over 14 homes in a single month, all buyers. I remember my record was 7 and I just doubled it because I set a goal, made a decision, and would not be denied. I stepped up because my family was suffering. And my guesses are out there right now. A lot of you are suffering. You don't want to suffer? Step up, buckwheat. Come on, go caveman, go cavewoman. You can tell me why it's too hard, too tough, not you. I'm afraid. I'm not you. You know what? Be you with authenticity, and you do the work. Don't tell me unless you're physically hurt, you could dig a ditch. Doing this is like digging a ditch. I don't want to dig a ditch. But if you want to be successful, you will do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. How you feel is irrelevant. You suck it up. Write this down. Get on the suck it up bus. So here's my definition of massive action. You can go, there's no way. You want to kill it in today's market? You want to kill it? You want to find motivated buyers and sellers? Write this down. You must talk to 400 to 800 human beings a month. Now, some of you are so blown out right now, like, oh my gosh. I mean, you're like, I'm struggling right now. I'm just working hard. It's not working. How many people did you talk to last month? Was it 400 or 800? I talked to like 20, 40. You're kidding yourself. You will be working at Hertz Rental Car. You're going to get a job at Macy's in selling perfume. You're going to get a job being a bookkeeper again. You don't want to be a bookkeeper, but you're about to blow out of this business. Listen to me. You need to talk to 400 to 800 people a month to find motive. And they think, that sounds so much. Let me break that down for you. What does that mean? It means you're talking to 20 to 40 people a day, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. You don't need to work 7 days. You can do 40 to 800 a month doing 20 to 40 a day. What's 20 a day times 5? Well, that's 100 a week times 4, not even counting a 5-week month. That's 400 a month. So how you know if it? One bite at a time. You like, so tomorrow I got to do 20. Yep. Well, who would I talk to on Thursday? Worry about tomorrow. Who would I talk to on Friday? Worry about that. I don't know if I could do it next week. I saw the weather report. Weather's going to be nasty next week. You suck it up. Life is about getting on the struggle bus, baby. Give me a golden ticket. Punch that thing. I'm going to buy a season pass on the struggle bus. You're struggling, you're growing, you're comfortable, you're dying. You know, I love Gary Brecka. He says, disease is the aggressive pursuit of comfort. You know, stay inside and cover up. But when you're out there pushing your body, when you're lifting weights, when you're building muscle, you're healthy. When you sit around and do nothing, you become a couch potato. You get diabetes. You get sick. You get a heart attack and stroke. You must move. And so here's your chance to move. What is it? I'm telling you 20 today. So how are you going to do that? Well, you could call expireds. People who were on the market, didn't sell, call them. Well, they're kind of mean and nasty. Well, I guess you're not desperate enough. You know what? Do you want to feed your kids? Well, they weren't nice to me. They said they already heard from some other people. Do you want to feed your kids? You know, are you right? Like, I need you to think a little more extreme. Okay. Now where you don't live in Afghanistan. You're not in Iraq. You're not in Baghdad. You're not in Yemen. You're not in the Ukraine. Now that's some real struggle. That ain't you. You're in North America, US and Canada for most of you. There is so much wealth. Why do people come here from third world nations and become multimillionaires? Because they see it. We're like, we see what's on TV tonight. And we're going to watch Yellowstone. It's season 3 out, or is it season 9? Is it, oh, Magnum PI. It's kind of a remake. Let's watch Magnum PI. You're not hungry. Listen to me. I can't teach hunger. You either got it or you don't. I've always been hungry. I'm still hungry. And I'm fighting for you. Once you just go, you can only cut a steak so thick. I can only walk that beach out there so many times. I'll be on Gina and Susan's yacht tomorrow, $10 million yacht all day, first voyage out. Boom, I'm there. But I paid the price. You will pay the price of success, or you will pay the price of regret. End of story. End of story. You're going to pay the price either way. So here's the deal. It's a funnel. You get 400 to 800. You end up with what? You're going to have 5 to 10 highly motivated buyers and sellers every month. You're going to make a ton of money. You're like 400 to 800. No, I broke it down. 20 a day, Monday through Friday. It's 100 a week. It's 400 a month. Well, I'm capable of doing more than 20. Do 20 by 10 a.m. Well, then do 40. Don't let me limit you. Do 40. And that's what? 200 a week times 4. That's 800 a month. You don't want to try to motivate a buyer to buy or motivate a seller to sell. You find motivated buyers and sellers. You simply are not swinging the bat enough. So there's expired listings. There's referrals. You can call people. Hey, I have a goal to sell 7 homes this month. Do you know anyone thinking about buying or selling real estate? Okay, you don't. Oh, by the way, maybe a buyer and selling a business. You know, okay, I know it's crazy. Or a building. Do you know? Yeah, I want to actually buy a building. Oh, you do. Commercial referral. See, you're struggling right now because you ain't desperate. God, thank you, Jesus, that he gave me the gift of being desperate. Did you just thank Jesus? Yes, I did. Okay. But here's the deal. You thank your lucky stars. Do your whatever you want to do. It's okay. I'm being me. You be you. But here's the deal. I wish you the gift of desperation. I make millions of dollars here. We have millions of dollars of assets. I am so desperate. I want this for you, but you got to want it for you. My job is to inspire, encourage, train, educate, but you got to go, I could do this. Listen, the car you drive is the car you expect to drive. The home you live in is what you expect. You pretty much, your life right now is exactly what you expect. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You need to begin to expect. I didn't sell 14 homes in a month personally to buyers until I set a goal to sell 30. I went up to 30, man. I expected to sell 30. I didn't hit the goal. But look, if you aim at nothing, you'll likely achieve it. If you aim at nothing, you'll likely achieve it. I aimed for 30. Big, hairy, audacious goal. I sold 14. Life was never the same. I could never be the same guy. It's like, oh my gosh. It was crazy. So here's the deal. There's for sale by owners. There's door knocking. Door knock 20 homes every morning. I can't do it. Maybe you're injured. Maybe you physically can't do that. So you could go plant yourself in an open house. Well, I had to put out the signs. Again, you're going to argue for your limitations? Go find a 16-year-old kid and say, I'll pay for your Little League sign up. I need you to put out my signs. I'll let you have all the oranges out of my backyard. I need help. Call your grandson and say, you will not get an inheritance if you don't put out my open house signs. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'll babysit for you. So you and your 21-year-old wife, you young 20, but put my signs out. And I'll babysit for you at night and watch your kids, and you go on a date night. You can barter and trade. Don't tell me you don't have money. You can barter and trade. You just don't want it bad enough. You get a growl once in a while too, okay? So anyway, I know some of you don't know me. That might have been a little weird, but I like to growl. Zillow Realtor referrals. There's pay-per-click. There's a BNI, LaTip. There's so many ways you could do this. Open houses, though. I'm going to focus on that. What would I do if I was brand new to real estate right now? If I just rev share went away, I could move to any town and I would do open houses Saturday morning at 9. I'd start putting up signs. It'd take me an hour. I'd make sure I set an hour. The more signs, the more people come. 5 signs, nobody comes. 10, 20, 30, 40. Well, that's obnoxious. No, it's not. I put them out. They were very nicely put out all over, and they all led to Brent. And I had so many people at my open houses, I would say, everyone go. Now, sometimes nobody came. Sometimes the house was empty. Guess what? That's good for your prayer life. I got on my knees. I begged God, send me some clients. See, I've always been desperate. I wish you were a little desperate. If you're not desperate, your husband's probably an engineer. Your wife's probably a doctor, and you're just making a little extra money. And that's fine. If that's you, that's fine. That's not me. I've always been a soul provider. I've always been the caveman. You be the cave woman. You be the caveman. Do what it takes for your family, but realize this, you are in a war. We are in the middle of winter. I don't mean winter. I mean in the economy. It is tough right now. It is going to be tough for another year or two. So you buck up or buck out. It is your decision. So what I do, I did open houses from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. 12 hours. That's pretty extreme. Yep. But I didn't have money problems. Sunday, I'd go to church. I'd start at 11 and go till 8 at night. So Sunday night, I didn't stay out as late. And you only do that for 2 or 3 months. But I had so many clients. I had motivated buyers. I got sellers just being out there. Well, we're not showing our homes. Oh, let me come over and tell you what it is. I'll pop by real quick, 5-10 minutes. I'm an expert at appraising homes. And then you call Andre, you go, Andre, make me an expert at appraising homes. Come with me. Jason, come with me. Danny Hilsman, please. Sally Koss, help me. Sally, help me. Sally, Mark, come with me. Beg people, split the listing with them. I'm in Mark's market, but I'm not in Mark's team. Bring Mark to a $1.8 million and split it with him and watch him do the listing process and learn. Or say, well, I'm not in Mark's business. Get creative. Man, do this. Come on, baby. And so here's the deal. I need you to think extreme. I need you to realize that you're in a war, because if you don't kind of wake up, you're going to get buried in an avalanche of pain. So as we wrap this up today, here's what I want you to do. When you get these motivated buyers and sellers, everyone write this down. Go above and beyond. I've got 6 minutes left. I start on time. I'm going to end on time. I need you to go above and beyond. If someone was helping you buy a home or sell your home, would you want your agent to go flipping above, to blow your mind with service? Last night, we're in downtown San Juan. We were in the most expensive 7-course Italian restaurant. We didn't have a reservation. We walked in looking like beach bums. I admit that. But we sat in the bar. I ordered a Heineken 00, no alcohol, 75 hard. And then my daughter was there and my wife. And literally, we sat there for 15 minutes, never got our drinks. Oh, your table's ready. We sat there for 20 minutes, never saw. We got up and walked out. The service was anything but above and beyond. I said, I'm going to start shaking. I can't handle it yet. We asked for menus. Oh, the waiter will be here soon enough. He'll give you the specials. Then we give the menus. We sat there for 20 minutes. Nobody acknowledged us. At restaurants around, we just got up and left. I don't ever want to go back to that place. I've always wanted to go there. It's really nice, amazing. But I'm telling you, that was some terrible service. So when people talk about you, do they go, you know what, Jason Hamilton, he went above and beyond. Stephen James from Columbia, guy went above. Rick Violette from Montana, look at Montana behind here in the frozen tundra. He went above and beyond. Don Peach, you know, Claudia Norton, she brought me Starbucks, she brought me gifts, she brought me a housewarming, she was calling me, texting me, emailing me. And by the way, that's the other thing, ask them how they like to communicate. You email me, I'll be frustrated with you. I don't like to email. You call me all the time, okay, that's cool, but I like text. Just tell me what's going on. I have my backyard in Northern California, they're putting in like $400,000 worth of pools and palm trees and spas and backyard and outdoor kitchens. It's all happening right now. Honestly, my brother's doing the job. I only hear from him when I call him. And it's my brother. I put up with it. But I mean, honestly, I love him. I'd give it a C. Right. And I'm sending him a couple $100,000 on the backyard stuff he's doing for me. Right. So, and I love my brother. But here's the deal. Do people give you a C? Or they go, man, Randy Bacon, Ida blew my mind. Tammy, Matt Greenham, Tina Lynch, she blew my mind. And you went, I'm not getting many referrals. Do you go above and beyond for your clients? Isn't that what we want? Take care of them. And the number one complaint of sellers is, I don't hear from my agent. I don't know what's going on. Hey, how's it going with your home sale? I don't know. Haven't you heard from your agent? Nope. Now you guys are like, I don't know what to tell them. Look at the MLS. Just send them a text. Hey, I'm looking. I just talked to an agent at Coldwell Banker. He's thinking about anything. Send them a text. Think of something. Hey, just want you to know, I saw 7 more homes go pending in your neighborhood. You know, if you want to come down to the office, I'll show them to you. And I'd eventually, when homes don't sell, I do come to Jesus meetings. I need you to come down to the office. We need to have a serious talk about your listing. I'm really concerned. They go, really? Yeah, you don't go to their house. At their house, they're the boss. At my office, when you go to an attorney's office, your CPA's office, they're the boss. Your dentist, they're the boss. Don't you dare. You can go there for the listing, but they come see at your office. I want you to come out and see us now. This is really important. You need to come to the office. I have some tools here at the office I can't bring to your house. Write that down. I have some tools here at the office I can't bring to us. You want them, and then you want them to sit there for about 5 minutes and sweat. And you're ready to go get them. Let them sit there for 5 minutes. Then you walk up like the dang doctor. You say, yeah, I'm so glad you guys came in. We got to really have a serious, come on in. And you go, look, here's everything that's for sale, but here's what's sold. These have 300-400 more square feet. They had 4 car garages, not 3, you know. Can't blame them. They dropped these prices. I mean, look at the market. When we saw them a month ago, the home prices were here, but they all dropped 50,000 and sold. So we could hang in there, or what's this data telling you? I need to drop 50,000 and sell. That was a little side note thing. But if you talk to me, you know, everyone knows I like to text. Some people want a phone call. Older people in their 70s and 80s and 90s, they want to call. They do not want you to text. You will frustrate them, text them. Ask them. Other people email. They want email. If you call or text them, they're agitated. And that's on you. You want to go above and beyond, ask them how they want to be communicated to. Talk to them in their language. Again, I want you to think about showing property on Saturdays if you're still working with buyers at 9, 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7. You don't spend all day with the buyer. They get an hour and 40 minutes max. You have 20 minutes to get somewhere else in town. Like, well, there's more homes. Cut it down to 5 to 7. So the best homes first, the worst homes last. And then you go, baby, and then next and next and next, and they hit. And then, okay, we didn't see anything today. Great. Andre, I'll see you next Saturday right here at 9 a.m. Same time, same place, same bat channel. Don't say it to people. You sound weird, but those of you who are old know what I'm talking about. This is your spot. And I will find you, Simone, I will find you the home of your dreams in the next 2-3 weeks. Gonna happen, guaranteed. Watch. Certainty. People want certainty. And then you work your butt off. Call every agent in town. You got any listings off Power Drive? You got anything on Little Country Way? What do you got? You got anything coming up? You do the work. Like, you're kind of intense. Yes. Do you think any Olympic gold medal athletes got there not being intense? You think your professional athletes not being? You think the titans of business got there not being intense? You're not going to get there unless you up your level of energy and intensity. And by the way, it is 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. I'm done. Have some fun. Love people. Hopefully this was good. I didn't scare you too much. I might have added a little too much of this coffee, but love you guys. I'm on the button. We'll see you next week right here, 1:30 for our special training, and then 2:10 for Agent Sales Mastery. Bye, guys. Have a good day.